Welcome back, everyone. This is what we've been waiting for. We'll take a look at the charts in a moment, but right now, Doge is having a huge surge. We just flipped Cardano. Dogecoin, as you can see right here, is number 8 out of all cryptocurrencies in terms of market cap. A total of around a little over 26 billion. They're adjusting the numbers here, but we are, was it a little over 3 billion in volume in 24 hours. Look at that in comparison to Cardano, 669 million. So we're putting up 4x the volume here. Everything green across the board, 1 hour, 2%, 24 hours, 7.20%. And of course, the 7 day is over 30%. So green across the board here. I'm trying to see if anyone else has, so USDC has a bigger one. And I'll tell you that it's the top 3. So really big pump here from Doge, even on the 1 hour, because there's still a lot of red on the 1 hour, and Doge is green. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tether, BNB, Solana, XRP, USDC, Doge is green, Cardano's red, Sheep is red. So Doge is kind of doing its own thing in the top 10, which is amazing here. But remember, we need to close. We need to have some conviction about this closure above 18 cents. This is going to be a very pivotal point in establishing the time frame as far as for the next run, because that pivotal point closing above the 18 range is going to set us up for that run into the 20s. So this is a very, very pivotal moment. We're going to take a look here at the charts. Let's go back here. Okay, so taking a look here, we are blowing this out of the water, and we may have, if we close at this range, this will be our highest closure to date. Remember, this here is a rejection, but we did achieve this price action, but we obviously just didn't close there. That's what the wick is. So if we're able to close anywhere in here, that is setting us up for the next leg up, right? So, and this here will be our consolidation point, which is fine. We didn't have to go away all the way across here anyway. But and I felt like that. That's why I was saying that this run, because we had 9 out of 10 green days, I felt like it was unlikely we consolidate that point. But I wanted to chart it just so we can have all scenarios. But this is more than likely, if we get this closure up here, this can certainly set us up for that run. And the biggest thing, even I was talking about in my last video, is whether or not we would have that battle at around 25 cents. And I keep making a point because we're supposed to have that battle at around 12 cents, and we did not. It was 12 cents was completely overwhelmed. They got stomped out, and we were on to bigger and better things relatively quickly. It was not a fight as what the charts are indicating based off of history. So will history repeat itself? Will we see something similar with the mid-20s? Or even I say mid-20s and just blow through it and go to the higher 20s and start challenging 30? That's to be determined. If we go on another run like this, I certainly see that being the case. This is certainly explosive. It's the most explosive one since we've had the initial 2021. So if we do, this will technically be our second green day closing. If we go another week with consecutive green days, then more than likely we're going to blow through that 25 cent range. So this is, and I'm really grateful that I kind of gave the 15 level as the buy-in if you were looking to accumulate, because it turns out we were right, and it did not go lower than that. It held its ground for 2 days and then started climbing again. So we are certainly in position to have that next run. We'll see, and this kind of backs up our theory as well when we were saying that the shorts weren't coming back in. Let's see if they're coming back in now. Let's see if they're taking a position. So today they're taking a slight position. We'll see at around 18. So it looks like they're getting some confidence back. We'll see where they did this a couple days ago as well, and then they ended up changing their mind. So I guess based off of the price action, they'll see if they're going to now short it at 18 instead of 9. So we'll see how that goes. And if we certainly go through the 25 range and have 25 as support, that'll be 2 consecutive times that they got wrecked. So we'll see where this candle closes, but it looks like they've got some of their stomach back, and they want to come in 111% for the day. We're at a little over 3 million. So we will certainly keep an eye on this. Let's see. I want to check BTC shorts. Oh. Why isn't it coming up? Oh, well, I guess I got to do US dollar. That would probably help. Let's see. BTC shorts are green as well. Only 6%. Excuse me, only 6%, but their market cap is so huge. We'll see how it's playing out in the. Yeah, still chugging along here. Doing their higher high, and we'll certainly see about price action as well, because they're building out somewhat of a floor. But same thing with that's happening with Doge. The price action is so explosive that they can't even build out a floor properly because it keeps wanting to climb so quickly. And I think Ethereum is threatening the 4K range, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 3889 right there here. So we'll see where those closes keep getting pushed down. But that 4,000 range is certainly coming. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the cusp of the bull market, and lots of volume is going to be coming in here. I do believe we're going to exceed 4 trillion, and that for me will certainly be a new high overall in the market. We pretty much capped out at around 4 trillion. Was it last bull run, right? And I'm expecting, in my opinion, I'm expecting around 10 this at the conclusion of this bull market. So maybe like 120% increase overall in crypto. Before we consolidate and go on our multi-year bear market, I'm expecting a total market cap of around 10 trillion. So we'll certainly see here, but this is a big move, and we're going to keep watching this here, but we need to close above 18. 18 will put us in trajectory for around the 20-cent range. We mapped it out yesterday. We even took a look at our BTC and Doge chart, and they all kind of aligned and said, hey, that was the number that we need to close at. And we're going to break out of that bull, which is here. And then we start to have some gap up territory, which is here. And we're going to have some gap up territories, because this here is where things start to get interesting. This is where we start having those bigger runs. We had something similar, which is that wick over here, but we will start having some fun here in this range, because this here is certainly gap territory. At least the last 5-6 times we were here. This is 2021. It's big, and I'm not zooming in, but I just want to show you just how many times the price got extremely volatile here. But this is all 2021. This is 2022 here. And then, of course, we we haven't seen those highs. This is the last time we've seen these highs, which was January of 2022. So 2 years ago, but 2021 was just crazy in this region. And the last time we were here was also crazy. So I expect this to kind of continue here. So this is where we are now. So that's certainly gap up territory, and then we will see where the push downs begin, because when you get in gap up territory, people start to, and this is why I like building out the floors. And I think this is why kind of our shorts are taking positions now, is because when people we're in that and the price starts swinging wildly, you're able to kind of incite fear, and then typically shorts try and capitalize off of that, because people who have been invested, at least especially down here at around 8 cents, 6 cents, they're going to be up 300%, 400% in the 20s. And so they're going to be up, especially if you have a lot of coins, they're going to see their portfolio swinging wildly. It's easy to hold when your portfolio is staying still or it's barely moving. But if you have a decent amount of coins and your portfolio is swinging by the thousands, on the hour, typically people they want to kind of take some profits here, just because of psychology, and they're not necessarily reading the charts, or it just depends on maybe they need the money. There are a lot of different reasons, but the shorts typically try and take advantage of that and trying to excite some type of panic so they can get the price down and turn a profit. So we'll see how they play, but that's typically their game. We will see. But as of right now, we need to close above 18, and it looks like after that, we'll be off to the races. So I will keep you guys updated, and we'll check back in a little later on price action. If you found value in this video, subscribe, like the channel. We're hitting 100K this year. I would certainly like for you guys to be in that number. So certainly subscribe if you found value, and I will see you guys in the next one.